Yo, what is up, guys? Mr. Octagonal here from Octagonal Gaming. Here back with the Detroit Tigers franchise. So last episode we lost to the Twins. I was gonna do a home run derby, but Nelson Cruz got eliminated in the first round, so I figured what's the point of uploading it. So we're gonna be going to the trade deadline, and the Tigers are gonna start making some trades. The NL wins the All-Star game, and Whit Merrifield is traded from the Royals to the Red Sox for Michael Chavez, a player who the Tigers actually were trying to get. Now that he's on the Royals, probably not. And Marcus Connor, a 21-year-old left fielder. Will Crow for Josh Harrison. The Tigers are going to say no thanks. As Josh Harrison, it does seem like he's going to get traded, but they didn't like that offer, I guess. As we have now made it. Today is the trade deadline. The Tigers sit at 45-61, which is third in their division and fifth worst in the AL. The Tigers are playing some better baseball than they've been playing. I believe they're around the 8th or 9th worst team in the majors, so they've certainly shown some improvements. Miguel Cabrera currently has the most batting average, or the best batting average in the American League, so I guess that's pretty good for him, as it looks like that Whit Merrifield trade is the only somewhat important trade. Jurickson Profar, he was supposed to be good. Chris Archer to the Yankees for Clint Frazier and Jose Mesa. That's pretty big. So, yeah. So now it's time for the Tigers to potentially make some trades. Let's look at the roster of first-season players who could get traded. Michael Fulmer, he's an interesting tale. He has been playing better, but he is 26. I'd be surprised if the Tigers traded him, but there's always the chance. Matt Shoemaker and Matt Boyd are both two players who the Tigers could potentially trade, as well as Daniel Norris. He's 25. He hasn't really pitched too well for the Tigers these past few seasons, so something to certainly consider. He's going to be a free agent in a couple years as well. So if there's a chance he could get shopped, relief pitchers Alex Wilson and Caleb Fieblar, they could be traded, as Fieblar is having a really good season. Alvaro Reyes probably not. Catcher, maybe John Hicks could get shipped, but I'd be a little surprised. First base, Miguel Cabrera, he's interesting because he's been excellent for the Tigers this year. He made the All-Star team, 329, 10 homers and 49 RBIs, but the Tigers are going to get the most for him now. See, he's having an All-Star season, but he is declining. He's already 35, and he is on a big contract. So maybe it could make sense for the Tigers to trade Miggy. I don't think they're going to get any more than they will now if they were to trade him now. But he is a Tigers icon at the same time, so maybe the Tigers don't want to trade him, or else maybe there's going to be less fans showing up in the seats. Second base, there is a very high chance Josh Harrison gets traded. He only signed a one-year contract, so I'd be a little surprised if he's still on the roster. Third base, maybe Nico Goodrum, but he doesn't have that much value. Shortstop, probably none of these guys. Left field, Melvin Upton, maybe. Christian Stewart, probably not, even though he has been struggling. Right field, Nelson Cruz, maybe. He is on the last year of his one-year contract that he signed with the Tigers in the offseason, and he is 38. So it could make sense to trade Nelson Cruz. Victor Reyes, I'd be surprised. So those are the players who could be getting traded. Maybe one of the pitchers, Norris, Shoemaker, or Boyd. Maybe Miggy. Josh Harrison, Nelson Cruz. And the Tigers are probably not going to go after any big-name players. Probably going to be looking for prospects. So let's look who they acquire. The Angels are in a tight race in the AL West. So they'd like to get a little better. And they're going to be getting Josh Harrison, Drew Camp, a young, talented catcher, as well as Matt Boyd. But they're going to be trading away closer prospect Adam Isaac. Only 18 years old, has a lot of potential. He was their first-round pick in the MLB Amateur Draft. And he's going to be headed to Detroit, where he's probably going to start up in AAA. The Tigers lack a lot of talented outfield prospects outside of Enrique Nunez and maybe Christian Stewart. So they're going to be sending Nelson Cruz and Caleb Fieblar to the Mariners for 19-year-old Julio Rodriguez. Probably won't be up in the majors for a couple of years, but still a pretty good prospect. That is going to be it for the Tigers trades. They're only making two, but I think it's two very solid trades. Getting Adam Isaac as their bullpen prospect-wise is not great. And this is a blue-chip bullpen prospect who's going to be one of the best relievers in baseball in just a couple of seasons. And then I would say more of a project is Julio Rodriguez. He has a talented bat. somewhat fast and somewhat of a good glove, so he has potential and to be a pretty good 5-tool player. It's just if he develops or not, which I think he has a very solid chance of doing. So that's going to end the video. I know it was somewhat quickish, but that's really it for trades. So next episode is going to be against someone. I don't know. You can say a team or a game in the comments what you'd want. So, yeah, bye.